no attention. Listening to what your girlfriends mention. He's a slut, he's a hoe, he's a freak. Got a different girl every day of the week. It's cool, not trying to put a rush on you. I had to let you know that I got a crush on you.
Hey yo, shorty, won't you go get a bag of the lethal? I'll be undressed in the bra all see-through. While you count your jewels thinking I'ma cheat you. The only one thing I wanna do is freak you. Keep your stone sets, I got my own baguettes. And I'll be doing things that you won't regret. Little Kim the queen bee, so you best take heed. Shall I proceed? Yes indeed. I'ma throw shade if I can't get paid. Blow you up to your girl like the army grenade. You can slide on my ice like the escapade. And itchy get your yaya with the mama.
Mouth Beauties, we're concealing our eyes using this LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toffee to give our eyes a smooth canvas before we start to lay down our shadows. And this brush that I am using is by Real Techniques. It is a spot concealer brush. It gives you a flawless finish when laying down any concealer. And we're setting our eyes using this LA Girl Pro Banana Setting Powder. Prepping your eyes is always a must whenever you're going to be doing a vibrant or bold eye look. And of course, as always, I'm highlighting my brow bone using MAC's Pigment Melon. The brush that I am using to highlight my brow bone, it is from e.l.f. Cosmetics. It is called the Smudger. I'm picking this brush up from Walmart. I thought it was the perfect brush to get in that arch of your brow bone. We're going to be using our Zulu palette from Juvia's Place. So I'm going in and I'm going to be picking up this mustard yellow shade and I'm going to be popping that right against my brow bone highlight. Don't be afraid if you get some shadows going into your brow bone highlight because they're going to both complement each other and blend tremendously. So a little tip and trick that I did here to make my two blend together and to make that brow bone area and that area right under my brow bone pop, I went in and I'm picking up a little bit of that MAC Melon pigment and blending it in with this Zulu mustard yellow color. And honey, I'm telling you, this first transition shadow, it's popping. Inside of my Morphe 35B palette, and I'm snatching out that lime green shadow there, and I'm going to be popping it slightly over that mustard yellow shadow just to give it a blended transition effect. Let's say I'm liking the way these two colors are going together, even though I have not blended them in yet. But yes, you want to remember that 2018 is all about blending. So honey, you want to blend into your hand hurt. You gonna blend until these colors look like they almost the same. Also, the brush that we're using is a base shadow brush from Real Techniques. So we're going back inside of our Morphe 35B palette and picking up that Hunter Green, Forest Green shade, and we're just popping that shadow right over our lime green shadow to give them both a gradient effect. Honey, you want a boom transition. Here I go again, blend it till my hand hurt. But however, you want to make sure that you don't have any lines of demarcation. So you want to make those small circular motions, sweeping in and out, just like a windshield wiper. And honey, you want those transition shadows to look like, here comes the boom, here comes the boom, here comes the boom, here comes the boom. True. True. Defined and crease brush. I'm going back inside of my Morphe 35B palette and I'm snatching out this black shadow. This black shadow is bomb for any dramatic or smoky eye effect. Okay, beauties, now don't get afraid when you see this drastic black eye look going on here. See, you're going to be able to blend those shadows out because you're going to go back in with your previous green shadow to blend it out. And as well as when you cut your crease, you want to be able to see that you have four transition shadows back behind your crease when you get ready to cut your crease to give it a nice definition. When you're going dramatic, you're always going to go bold. When applying this shadow in the crease, you want to make sure that you're sweeping your brush in and out between your crease and line. You actually can do it with your eye open to help you get in between there. And you want to make sure that you're sweeping your brush out on an angular motion so that when you get ready to cut your crease, you can see the definition of this black. So now it's time to blend out our black shadow. So I'm going back inside of my Morphe 35B palette and I'm picking up this Hunter / Forest Green shade and I'm just blending it over our black shadow. Also, by the way, I'm enjoying these transitioning of colors. I have never went so bold with an eye look before, but I am loving this. It's like once you go bold, you ain't never going back. Like once they say the saying, woo. I'm just excited. Like this is my year to do all the bomb eye makeup looks, like blend that ish. Like I am enjoying blending. I am spending my necessary time on blending. Like that is a must. In order to get your makeup on point, you got to blend your shit. When blending shadows, you are creating circular motions to put down pigment and you are sweeping to blend out. So it's circular motions and sweep. Circular motions and sweep. Now I'm going to be cutting my crease using Tarte Shape Tape, the most bombest concealer that it is out in this country, baby. You go pick you some up if you ain't got none, because can't nothing else compete to this Tarte Shape Tape. And I'm using Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Rich. Going back inside of my Morphe 35B palette, and I'm going to be putting down this yellow shade here on my lid. Brush that I'm using, it is also from Real Technique, and it is called Instant Pop Shadow Brush. Matte yellow shadow didn't work as well as I wanted it to, so now I'm going inside and I'm using my Tarte Chrome Pot. It's called Pot of Gold, and it is a yellow gold shimmer shadow to make that yellow shadow pop on the bottom of my lid. Highlighter that I will be using to highlight is from Makeup Revolution. It is called Gold Addict. For my highlight areas, I am putting down this Gold Addict strobe. So I'm going on the bridge of my nose, my cheeks, and my forehead. And I'm just bronzing that out. Little blush here, and this blush that I'm using is from Urban Decay. It's called 24/7. I forget the name of it because it's an old blush. I had it for a very long time, but I'm just going in with my sculpting brush here from Real Technique, and I'm just chiseling out my cheekbone. Setting all this highlight and contour that I've done here using this NYX setting spray. It is a dewy finish spray. I want to add a little bit more blush because I felt I needed a little bit more. So I'm picking up Zane out of the Saharan Blush Palette Volume 1. And now I'm just going in and I'm chiseling on top of that highlight with this Fenty Beauty Trophy Wipe. A look that I'm dipped in gold. accenting my waterline. So I'm going back in with some previous shadows that I used in my eyeshadow look. So for my waterline, I am using Tarte's Pot of Gold. It's the chrome eyeshadow. And for my bottom waterline area, I am using this Forest Green, Hunter Green matte shadow from my Morphe 35B palette. A 90s lip look, you know, that bold lip liner and that natural lip with a lot of gloss. So I'm lining my lip with this brown, basic brown pencil. I believe it's from Wet n Wild and it's called Cyan Brown. For my lipstick lip color, I'm going to be using this MAC Velvet Teddy. It is a nude pink lip, and I absolutely just love this here lipstick for a nude lip. Gloss, I'm going to be using this MAC lip glass called BEAUX. It's a part of the Nicki Minaj MAC collection. This completes this bomb-ass Kim-inspired look. Let me not forget to add my Fox mole, just like Kim.
Black Barbie dressed in Bulgari. I'm trying to leave in somebody's Ferrari. Spread love, that's what a real mob do.